Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Hi, friends, and welcome inside Fred Rust Arena for the third leg of our Saturday Delaware Hockey Network tripleheader. The Delaware Blue Hens rolling of late, putting together 6 consecutive wins. They look to make it 7 as they cap a 3-game homestand with this meeting against the University of Pennsylvania Quakers. We're going to head inside the glass right now for the Limestone Pension Associates starting lineups for the featured event on this Saturday night from Fred Rust Arena. Hockey fans, good evening and welcome to Fred Rust Arena on the campus of the University of Delaware. The American Collegiate Hockey Association presents a men's Division II regular season matchup between the visiting University of Pennsylvania Quakers and your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Let's meet this evening's starting lineups. For the visiting Penn Quakers, starting in goal, number 37, Jack Averill. On defense, number 13, Corey Freeman. And number 2, Mark Tarazzi. Starting at left wing, number 11, Jacob Sheehan. At right wing, number 10, Christian Ford. And starting at center, number 91, Chris Bugliosi. And now let's meet the starting 6 for your University of Delaware Blue Hens. Starting in goal, a sophomore from Wayne, New Jersey, number 31, Joe Monty. Starting on defense, a senior from Staten Island, New York, number 3, Pat Flaherty. And a senior from Greenville, South Carolina, number 28, Sean Lipinski. At left wing, a sophomore from Center Valley, Pennsylvania, number 8, Anthony Greco. At right wing, a junior from Newcastle, Delaware, number 12, Nick Lawson. And starting at center, a junior from Wayne, New Jersey, number 5, Josh Flaw. Your Blue Hens are coached by Vince Stalkowski, assisted by Bob Stroik and Dylan Green. The on-ice officials for this evening's game, as appointed by the American Collegiate Hockey Association, are referees Rich Jondo and Eric Saylor, and linesmen Will Fannin and Adam Wheeler. Fans, we now direct your attention to center ice for a ceremonial puck drop. We would like to introduce Jody Ginter-Myhawk from the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition, joined by her daughter, JC. Jody, a 2-time breast cancer survivor, was diagnosed at the age of 25 and diagnosed with a new breast cancer at age 37. She's had countless surgeries and multiple rounds of chemotherapy and has come out on top. When she was first diagnosed, she used the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition for their resources and mentorship. And after a few years, she became a mentor for other breast cancer survivors and volunteered for the DBCC through other events, providing a source of light for other women in the community. Her message to all is to encourage everyone to be proactive with their health and that early detection is vital. The Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition is a 501c3 organization that empowers communities by raising awareness of breast health issues through survivorship support, services, outreach, and education in order to facilitate the early detection and treatment of breast cancer. The Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition encourages everyone to share and advocate breast health awareness. Our mission is to empower the community by raising awareness of breast health issues through outreach, education, and support services in order to facilitate the early detection and treatment. Their vision is to create a community where every person diagnosed with breast cancer becomes a survivor, and fear and doubt are replaced with knowledge and hope. Jody's message to all of you today: be proactive with your health and that early detection is vital. From Delaware Blue Hens Hockey, a huge thank you to Jody and JC for joining us today. Your work and dedication are helping us raise awareness for the cause, and we could not be more proud to raise awareness alongside such strong women. I know from both teams, I know from the press box, we have mothers, grandmothers, aunts, sisters who have fought breast cancer, and the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition is doing great things here in the First State to not only raise awareness, but to provide resources for those amid the fight. We thank the Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition for their hard work here tonight at Fred Rust Arena. Now, fans, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the American flag located directly above center ice as we honor the United States of America with the Star-Spangled Banner. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Sean and Taylor roll the carpet back up from center ice. The Delaware Breast Cancer Coalition doing great things here in the First State to join the fight against breast cancer and to provide resources to survivors all through the First State. James Witherite joining you on the Delaware Hockey Network. As the Blue Hens prepare to square off against the Penn Quakers. Adam Wheeler ready to drop the puck as a Saturday night tilt between the Hens and Quakers kicks off. Bugliosi in across from Flom for the opening draw. Josh Flom flips the puck in behind the Penn goal. It's tied up in the near corner. Greco throws it off the far boards to Sean Lipinski. Launched in again. Held by Flaherty at the right point. He got one to the top of the blue paint before it was steered away in traffic. Here's Lipinski. Taking aim and holding was Averill for the pause. Top line on for Delaware. Kramer, after the Stam face-off win, looking for space, tries to throw the puck in close. Sharp can't maintain it, and this has walked up the near boards. It was by Penn's Yongwoo Park. Engelman back in his own zone. Plays this off his backhand ahead to Brendan Stam. Stam surrounded by Quakers. Throws the puck in behind the Penn goal. This rolls all the way back into Delaware territory where Buckman finds Kramer on the breakout, and here he comes up the right dots. Kramer trailed by Brendan Stam into the zone. Stam rolls the puck behind the cage out to Buckman working the far half wall. Stam sticked out in the far corner by Tarazi. This to Sharp, around Emil Sarek. He throws one in from the right point off the pads of Averill. Taken away and cleared by Shen. Recovered by Buckman just inside his own blue line. He gains the center red stripe. He flips the puck in deep and hustles off for a change. Fresh legs on for the Blue Hens is Austin Vecchio. Can't not maintain Delaware's momentum. This is pushed up the left boards by Bugliosi, and he bullies his way into the Delaware end. Pat Flaherty chases down the puck in the far corner. He's got help from Dimitri Mahalios to work this clear. Vecchio across ice to the Masters. Stood up at the Penn blue line by Shen. Lipinski drives this the rest of the way into Penn territory, but it's volleyed right back by Ryan Wempen. Christian Ford at center. Floats the puck back in behind the Delaware goal where Sean Lipinski has time and space to recover. Flaherty to DeMasters up the right wall. His hands change behind the plate. DeMasters got a shot away. This is caught and held by Averill for a pause in action. Faced off to Averill's left. Quinn coming in for the draw. Across from Moschetti. This is won by Quinn. Engelman's shot blocked by a Yongwoo Park stick check. Quinn tries to work through the slot. Polchlapek throwing the puck in toward the cage, but he was marked too and close by Corey Freeman. That one from deep of the zone off the stick of Jake Ehrlich made it through traffic, but Averill comes up with save number 4. Averill coming into this game 1-0-0 on the year with a 2.00 goals against average and a save percentage of .946. His counterpart in the Delaware cage, Joe Monty, recording his first save of the game. 1-0-0 with a spotless goals against average and a spotless save percentage after his shutout win over Stevenson on Sunday night last week. Last night, he came in to relieve Joey Hooper. With a couple minutes left, and the Hens 6-3 win over St. Joe's. Quinn and Bugliosi contest the draw to the right of Joe Monty. Won by the mighty Jake Quinn. Engelman to Ehrlich, stretched up the middle. Polchlapek got stick on puck on the good side of center red, but could not maintain his momentum. Engelman's pushed back to his own line, but he gives it away at center to Wempen. Engelman finds Olensky. Here's a 2-on-2, ruled a good entry. Polchlapek with a shot off the headman pass at the top of the crease. Denied by Averill. Puck is loose. It's in! Four minutes and 5 seconds into the contest. The Delaware Blue Hens light the lamp. It's 1-0. Particulars forthcoming from downstairs. Olensky scoring his first of the season at the 4:05 mark of the first period. Draw's going to come to the left of Joe Monte with 15:33 to go in this first period. Delaware controlling the momentum right off the bat. A Delaware goal! His first of the season. Scored by number 18, Pat Olensky! Assisted by number 9, Jake Quinn. And number 4, Joey Engelman. Time of the goal, 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the first period. Olensky's first from Quinn and Engelman at 4:05. So we work our way to the 6-minute mark of this 1-0 contest, advantage Delaware. Flaherty back deep in his own zone. To D partner Sean Lipinski, he flubs the breakout pass. It was taken away by Bugliosi. Bugliosi lost his footing in the far corner. Stam tries to muscle the puck free. Bugliosi protects. He feeds this to Wempen, working the right point. Shot from distance. Skip just wide. Kramer tied up just above the corner boards near side, trying to muscle the puck free was Flaherty. It will be walked now by Brian Kramer into neutral territory, overskated by Stam. Kramer waits for Stam to tag back up before he carries this in. Good puck support from number 14 in Delaware, white and blue. Sharp body off the path of the puck. Wempen leaves this across near side to Chien. Jacob Chien, long shot into the glove of Joe Monte. And he holds for the pause with 13:19 to go in the opening period of a 1-0 hockey game, advantage Delaware. If you've been injured on the job or in a car accident, you know just how challenging and overwhelming the recovery process can be. That's why having a trusted and caring representative by your side is essential to help you navigate the complex world of workers' compensation and personal injury. The law office of Heather A. Long will guide you through every step of the process from filing your claim to representing you in hearings and appeals. Call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 to schedule a free consultation or visit injuryde.com. The law office of Heather A. Long, official personal injury attorney of the Delaware Hockey Network. We've just passed the 7-minute mark of the first period. Joey Engelman dishes the puck to the far corner where time and space availed. It was held in by Wempen at the far point for Penn. Now he walks into the dot. He shoots. It is blocked high into the back glass. Sharp controls the rebound. He shovels this to the far corner where Stam is overpowered by Axel D'Amelio. D'Amelio leaves this to the right point again. Thrown in by Wempen. Puck bounces off a stick net front. The shot in close came from Yongwoo Park but was denied by Monty. So as we work to 8 minutes completion in the first period, Delaware's got a 1-0 lead over Penn. Turnover in the Penn zone. Leighton DeMasters could not walk forward. Here's Polchlapek. Rather, that was Mahalios who was setting up Vecchio on the doorstep. Vecchio did get a shot away, but it was turned right back at him by Averill. DeMasters leaves this high to Buckman. Through traffic off the pads of Averill. Mahalios trying to put away the rebound. Didn't have the line he wanted from the edge of the blue paint. Wempen recovers. He cannot clear. Buckman protects just inside the left point for Delaware. Play stays along those far dashers. Wempen risks this clear off the carom shot And Michael Buckman is forced back to his own line to recover for Delaware. This is Mielcerek working up the right side. He lets a shot go from 35 feet right into the breadbasket of Jack Averill, who holds for the pause with 11:25 to go in the first period. And the Delaware Blue Hens with a 1-0 lead over the Penn Quakers. The mighty Jake Quinn in the face-off circle. Gave that one up. Here's Olensky to Polschlepek net front, surrounded by a trio of Quakers. He tried to shoot from close range, but didn't have space to operate. Flaherty holding the right point. Works this to the near corner where Mark Tarazi recovers for the Quakers. He advances the puck up the left wing boards to Bugliosi. This is tipped behind the Delaware goal where Sean Lipinski backhands the puck up the far side. Held in there by Freeman. Long shot into traffic was blocked away. Wynn leaves this to Tarazi. Wide shot. Ricochets off the back glass. Fired in again by Freeman. Olensky gets some help from Lipinski to clear the zone. He leaves this to Jake Quinn. 2-on-3. Quinn shot off the post. Polschlepek rebound chance. No, that trickled wide from 15 feet away. And this will be cleared from deep in the Penn zone. Recovered by Engelman at his own line for Delaware as we work our way to the halfway point of a 1-0 first period. So we're 10 minutes in from Fred Rust Arena. Delaware leading in the shot department 8-4, and Joey Engelman holding the right point keeps play in Penn territory. The carom shot evades the reach of Greco. He gets the puck back from Flom in the far corner, finding traffic far side. He turns play back from behind the cage to the near wall. Lawson to Flom. This fourth line last night had 3 of Delaware's 6 goals against St. Joe's. So far, it's the third line getting on the board for Delaware after Pat Olensky found the net off a Jake Quinn setup. 4:05 into the first period, the only ink on the score sheet so far. Anthony Greco tried to feed to Danny Downey in neutral territory. Danny, one of 10 rookies on this Blue Hens men's Division II team. And while they were a little sluggish to find their groove the last couple weeks, the bottom half of the depth chart, and we talked about this yesterday, and they showed it, have really picked up their game, and they've really acclimated themselves well to this caliber of hockey. The Greco shot just now from the top of the right circle was steered aside by Averill. Flom could not cleanly center to Greco, holding the zone as Buckman. His shot from distance was blocked. Mielcerek crosses to the right point. Again, he plays a hard carom shot in behind the cage. Puck rings to the bottom of the Penn bench, where Josh Flom is surrounded by red sweaters, but he's got support from the former St. Mark's Spartan and Nick Lawson. 8:22 to go in the first period from Fred Rust Arena. It's a 1-0 hockey game. Advantage Blue Hens over the Penn Quakers. Driving his way in was Bugliosi, though, over the Delaware line. Bugliosi bodied down by Lawson. A heat collapses just above the blue line. And we have our first penalty of the game coming from Richie Jondo. We'll see what Richie's got. Looks like a roughing call at 11:52. Buckman, the guilty party. So for the first time tonight, the Blue Hens head to the Delaware Trash Can Cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Delaware penalty was assessed to number 26, Michael Buckman, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes, 52 seconds in the first period. Buckman, 2 for roughing at 11:52. Lipinski swats the puck clear. He, Flaherty, Kramer, and Stam, the 4 penalty killers to start this man-down situation. Now the D pair are replaced by Engelman and Ehrlich. This is Stam up the right side, 1-on-2. Stam shoots! Well marked by Tarazi. Averill lets the puck go. Play continues on unabated as we work our way to the final 7:10 of the first period of a 1-0 game. Engelman to Kramer. Aggressive penalty kill. Kramer lost his footing of his own volition. Messrs. Saylor and Jondo say, play on, gentlemen. We don't see any orange armbands up in the air. We do see Penn on the attack. The drop pass to Moschetti led to a shot which was deflected by Monty up over the glass and out. Sharpen for the draw across from Bugliosi. The Jacob Sheehan shot from distance was wide. Half a minute to go on the Buckman roughing minor. Ford is stripped of the puck. Lipinski off the toe of his backhand throws this the length of the ice. Averill steadies. Hustling back was Ryan Wempen. Stretch pass and a hard long shot from Sheehan. Sticked up in the atmosphere by Monty, makes a secondary save on the rebound. And the Hens escape unscathed in their first Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill of the evening. 14 minutes in the books from Fred Rust Arena. Hens 1, Quakers 0. In what has been only their third meeting since 1995. On October 13th, 2017, the Hens beat the Quakers 8-2. On January 26th of the current year, it was a 9-6 decision in favor of the Blue Hens. The all-time series, between Blue Hens and Quakers teams sees Delaware having won 23 of 35 total meetings. Just over 5 to go in the first period. This comes back to Jake Ehrlich at center. Left across to Engelman near side. Vecchio protects. He gives the puck away over the stripe to Moschetti. DeMasters dishes this to Mahalios, who had space up the middle. Mahalios and Vecchio in together. Drop pass in the slot. Vecchio shot! On the doorstep, denied by Averill. This will be called offside against the Quakers. Planning for retirement doesn't just happen overnight. For 35 years, Limestone Pension Associates has helped small businesses craft and administer pension plans for their workforces. Learn more at limestonepension.net. Four and a half to go here in the opening period of play. Delaware looking to pad their 1-0 lead. They're getting shots away, but Jack Averill is dialed in a little bit better here in recent minutes. And play is stopped in the Delaware zone with 4:19 to go. Looks like another puck out of play over the near glass. Quinn in across from Bugliosi. Quinn's been ruled out of the face-off circle, so Polchlepek comes in. Top Penn center. Third line on for Delaware. Polchlepek could not push past Tarazi, keeping the zone airtight. Milsarek throws a shoulder in at Sheehan near side. Back to Jacob Sheehan. He throws the puck in toward the Delaware cage. It's taken away by Olensky. He's hauled to the far wall by Bugliosi, but clears. Hubert Polchlepek 2-on-2. The shot botched from the top of the left circle. Hubert chases down his own rebound in the near corner. This left to Emil Sarek. Shot from distance from the right point. Sticked away by Averill. Flaherty works this back low, but over the stick of Polchlepek. The puck rolls up to the near half wall. It's tipped up in the atmosphere by Sheehan. Covered by Bugliosi. He tries to wrap around. Nobody home on the doorstep. And this will be cleared out by Pat Olensky and shoveled the rest of the way up ice by Polchlepek before hustling off for a change as we hit the final 200 seconds of the first period. This is offside. Make a truly all-American meal the centerpiece of your next team event or special occasion. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky in nearby Claymont, Delaware can cater your next group event, offering pulled pork brisket and barbecue chicken on a daily basis, along with a variety of sauces and sides sure to please any appetite. Visit Sid's at Suite C26 in the Tri-State Industrial Center on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, open Monday through Saturday for takeaway lunch, or to place a catering order, call 302-439-4937 or visit sidsbbqandjerky.com. Flaherty's shot from 33 feet was waffle boarded to the far corner by Averill, good for save number 13. Wempen clears to Jet Wynn. Puck rolls on its rib around the near corner of the Delaware zone. Flaherty plays the body on Wynn. Puck is loose, recovered by Lawson. He tried to feed to Greco just over the line, but overshot his man on the breakout pass by a country mile and then some. Wempen leaves this near side. Kevin Shen advances the puck up the wall to Wynn. Recovered by Engelman just above his own goal line deep in Delaware territory. We're down to the final 2.5 minutes of the first period. Delaware with a 1-0 lead, trying to build momentum. Here's the fourth line charging forward. They accounted for 3 goals against St. Joe's yesterday. The Greco shot top of the near circle was blocked. The Flom shot from the opposite side off the rebound was also blocked. Shen rings the puck hard behind the Delaware goal. It was steadied by Ehrlich. Now lofted by Engelman, hacked down by Lawson at center, just enough to negate the icing. Steadying is Averill. Delaware changes. Meanwhile, Ryan Wempen comes bulldozing up the left wing boards, but he's sticked at just inside the Delaware blue line. Puck turned over. Engelman led to Kramer the other direction. Big guns coming on. Engelman shot! Off the give and go, right on the doorstep, denied by Averill for save number 14. Final 95 seconds here in the first period. That launched in by Ehrlich, blocked right back towards Stam, holding the left half wall. But this puck sails all the way back to the Delaware blue line, where Engelman works it up the right wing boards. Touch pass from Sharp to Kramer. Kramer tried to put one on a tee for Stam, crashing the net, but couldn't connect with his man there. Final minute 15 in the first period of a 1-0 hockey game. Delaware with the advantage and the puck, and now momentum from left to right as Ethan Sharp leaves us back to Engelman, and the Hens work out of their zone. Shoveled by Kramer the rest of the way into Penn territory, pursued by Sharp at the far corner. He turns the pressure on to force a botched breakout pass. This is recovered by Danny Downey. Kramer again. Centering feed, fanned on by Stam, cutting toward the net. Puck bounces to the far half wall and is pushed free by Axel D'Amelio for the Penn Quakers. Monty tried to swat the puck out of harm's way, but gave it right back to D'Amelio, working the near half wall. Final half minute here in period number 1. Play halted as the Hens will go down a man for cross-checking. Dmitry Mahalios sent off. And officially speaking at 19:32 in the first period, the Hens go to their second Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. Vecchio ruled out of the face-off circle to Masters. Will take the draw. The Delaware penalty was assessed to number 16, Dmitry Mahalios. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Time of the penalty, 19 minutes, 32 seconds in the first period. Mahalios 2 for cross-checking at 19:32. Vecchio clears with 5 seconds to go in the period. And the horn sounds to signal the end of the first 20 minutes. At the conclusion of one period, the score, Delaware Blue Hens 1, Penn Quakers 0. We'll be back on the Delaware Hockey Network after the first intermission.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Visit desportsmed.com today to learn more.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
It's time for the second period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena as the lights flash back on. And we are just about set to get underway with period number 2 between Quakers and Blue Hens. One first period goal. And it came from Padalensky with this net front put away of a Jake Quinn centering pass. To beat Jack Averill, 4 minutes and 5 seconds into the second period. Second period brought to you by, well, it could be you. Sponsorship opportunities are available here on the Delaware Hockey Network. To learn more, email mjr@412communications.com. Brendan Stam awaiting his adversary in the face-off circle. Again, 5-on-4 for the next minute and 33 seconds. Or, of course, if Penn level the score. Quakers moving left to right here in period number 2. Chris Bugliosi slowed up mid-zone. Wempen to Bugliosi. As we rejoin play in the Delaware zone with a minute to go on this Delaware trash can cleaning penalty kill. Quakers working out of their end again. In comes Bugliosi, bulldozing toward the cage, but he ran out of space. This caught and held by Monty for a pause. 80 seconds into the second period of what stands a 1-0 hockey game. Face off in the near circle. Griffin Bond works the point. This fired in by Bond and wide. Hens on the attack the other way. Centering feed, Quinn scores! The mighty Jake Quinn lights the lamp. And it's now a 2-0 hockey game. Quinn waiting net front. Gives Delaware their second of the evening. Delaware goal, second of the season. Scored by number 9, Jake Quinn. assisted by number 18, Podolensky, and number 17, Hubert Polchlapek. Time of the goal, 1 minute, 46 seconds in the second period. Quinn's second from Olensky and Polchlapek at 1:46. Puck was thrown in from distance by Sheehan. Stepping up to hold the zone, Wempen. This nearly taken away. Glove down at the near half wall by Greco, but not out. This is chipped off the near glass. Recovered at center by Wempen. Walked back into Delaware territory by Bugliosi. Shot stopped by Monty. And play whistle to a halt. 3 minutes and 13 seconds into the second period. Face-off will be spotted to the left of Joe Monty. A.J. Moschetti coming in for the draw. Across from Stam. This worked up to the right half wall in Yongwoo Park. Nearly taken away by Stam from center point. The Park shot off the high setup was wide. Tarazzi loses the point. 2-on-1 the other way. And Kramer scores! Brian Kramer gives the Hens their third. Short-handed magic from the Blue Hens. Play halted in the Penn zone. It's driven all the way back into Delaware territory as we pass the 4-minute mark of the second period. We've got quite a bit to catch everybody up on. Vecchio came barreling in. His shot turned aside. And we've got a pause in play with 15:16 to go in the second. The Delaware penalty was assessed to number 18, Podolensky. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 2 minutes, 4 seconds in the second period. Olensky, the minor, for roughing at 2:04. Delaware's third goal was a shorthanded goal. And the fifth of the season, scored by number 14, Brian Kramer, assisted by number 11, Brendan Stan. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 45 seconds in the second period. Stem from Kramer. At 3:45, a shorthanded goal. Penn penalty was assessed to number 90, Ryan Wempen. 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 4 minutes, 44 seconds in the second period. Wempen, 2 for holding at 4:44. Sharp working the top of the zone. Penn clears. DeMasters comes crashing back in. He puts one net front. The Flaherty shot denied by Jack Averill. A third of the way through the second period. The Wempen penalty ticks away. Polchlepek sets this up to Vecchio. He shoots and scores. Austin Vecchio with a rocket from center point. Making this a 4-0 game. Seeing it again, Polchlepek. Letting it go from distance. And setting up Austin Vecchio for what was his 6th of the season. Oh, Delaware goal, his 6th of the season, scored by number 10, Austin Vecchio. Assisted by number 17, Hubert Polchlepek, and number 3, Pat Flaherty. Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 50 seconds in the second period. Vecchio's 6th from Polchlepek and Flaherty at 6:50. 12:20 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 5-0 lead. Flom chases down the puck in the far corner. Net front feed to Flom from Lawson did not connect. We've just passed the 8-minute mark of the second period. This will come back in icing. Friends, if you're like me, healthy living is important, and Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help you and your family stay healthy at home with periodic sanitization and disinfecting of your trash and recycling bins. Schedule your first cleaning at DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com. 11:45 to go in the second period. Delaware with a 5-0 lead over Penn. Quinn takes a late hit into the near glass from Bugliosi. Meanwhile, play migrates down ice. And the Hens come barreling back. Olensky taking a high open ice hit from Bugliosi and Olensky. Oh my, here we go. Pat Olensky still down in front of us with 11:13 to go in the second period. Quinn serving Vigilante Justice sent off. We're going to go 4-on-4 at the 8:47 mark of the second period. Olensky's back on his feet. And is being helped off. So we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next couple of minutes. And Monty freezes for the pause. Penn penalty assist to number 91, Chris Bugliosi. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. Delaware penalty assist to number 9, Jake Quinn, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalties, 8 minutes 47 seconds in the second period. Bugliosi, 2 for roughing. 2 for unsportsmanlike conduct. Quinn, 2 for roughing. Both at 8:47 in the second. Coming to the halfway point of the second period. Unfortunately, our main camera is down. And the Stam shot was wide. This rolls back to the right point. Held in by Lipinski. Give and go, Lipinski draws the penalty. So with 9:59 to go in the second period, Delaware will go up a man. Bond is off for slashing. So we're 4-on-3 for the next 46 seconds as the Blue Hens kick off a Delaware Sports Medicine power play. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Penn penalty was assessed to number 8, Griffin Bond. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 10 minutes, 1 second in the second period. Bond, 2 for slashing at 10:01. Ehrlich leaves this to Engelman. Around to Vecchio. Trying to walk in. Shot through traffic. No. This is deflected up and away. So the face-off again stays to the left of Jack Averill with 9:38 to go here in the second period. Delaware with a 5-0 lead. Over Penn. In comes Vecchio. To Ehrlich. This kicked high. Walking in is Engelman with a shot. He got one away off the pads of Averill. Minute 10 left on this Delaware Sports Medicine power play for the Blue Hens, who have a 5-0 lead over Penn. Ehrlich bodied off the puck in the near corner. This comes back to center where Vecchio recovers. Hens regain the zone. The pass back to the point. Evades Milsarek. Monty steadies. Here's Austin Vecchio walking in from the dot, crashing the net. No, couldn't get a shot away on Averill. So he pulls back to the point. Mahalios across the line. Here's Vecchio, shot, no. Final 8 minutes in the second period. Vecchio give and go. Puck is knocked loose. And it's walked up ice by Bond. Recovered by Delaware's Brian Kramer and thrown back into the Penn territory with 7.5 minutes to go in the second period of a 5-0 game. Milsarek to Mahalios. This is Lawson. Shooting high. Puck ricochets off the backboards. Gaining control is Greco. Cycle to Mahalios. He and Sheehan converge. Jacob Sheehan loses his momentum and his footing. The shot from Connor McFarland from distance was off its target. This is steered by Milsarek toward Greco. Flopped back in by Tarazi from the right point. Opposite side, Buckman cannot work this free. We hope to have camera 1 back up and running for period number 3. And we've got a puck out of play with 6:25 to go here in the second of a 5-0 hockey game. Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. So how do you get your voice above the fray? 412 Communications has myriad solutions to build bridges between your brand and its clientele, your team, and your audience. Broadcast to social, print to digital. The 412 team will put their 40-plus years of experience to work for you. East Coast, West Coast, and everywhere in between. Let's talk about how to get you noticed. Visit us at 412communications.com today to learn more. Puck pinned back in the Delaware zone as we enter the final 6 minutes of the second period. And this is carried up ice by Engelman. Thrown toward the cage by Polchlapek. Bouncing puck kept in by Quinn. This ricochets off the near boards. Jake Ehrlich back to recover for Delaware. To Quinn. Thrown back over the line. Volleyed into Delaware territory by Shen. Olensky left this for Quinn, but the shot was wide. Quinn tied up at the far wall. 3-on-2 counterattack, led by Kevin Shen. He flips the puck in behind the Delaware goal and hustles off for a change. Meanwhile, Lipinski plays this off the far board, stepping up at the half wall. And shooting from distance was Tarazi. Race on for the puck back in neutral ice. Tarazi is pressured by Olensky, but he throws this back across neutral territory. Hens pull back in their own zone with 4:25 to go in the second period. Kramer turns, tries to work the puck back into the Penn zone. Here he does. It trails over toward Averill, and it's covered for the pause. 4:10 to go in the second. And I'm pretty sure we have assessed the issue with camera one. We just need the opportunity of the intermission to gather the crew to get it assessed. Lipinski facilitates the zone entry for Delaware here. He barely holds the line. This will be an icing with 3:38 to go. Top line staying on for the Hens. Brian Kramer joined to the face-off circle by Bugliosi with 3:38 remaining. Here in the second period of a 5-0 hockey game. Kramer turning and shooting after an initial shot was saved by Averill. This is Downey. Leaving the puck in the near corner. Back it comes to Danny Downey. He lets one go from just inside the line. Kramer. Rather, that was Stam turning and shooting. He missed the near post. We come to the final 3:10 of the second period. Delaware with a 5-0 lead over Penn from Fred Rust Arena. Downey. Kramer. He lost his footing. He bounces back up and maintains the puck despite pressure from Ford. Downey's shot made it off the pads. He holds the line. 2:45 to go in the second period. Winding up was Buckman. Long shot again off target. Ethan Sharp. Blue attire trying to find space near side. He gets the puck back from Downey and he shoots. This again, wide off the backboards. Scrum in the far corner. This rolls near side. The Quakers clear. And play is whistled dead with 2:15 to go in the second period of a 5-0 hockey game. Penn limited to but one shot on goal here in the second. Vecchio and D'Amelio took the draw to the left of Joe Monte, who stopped all 8 shots that he's faced to this point. Two minutes to go in the second period of a 5-0 game, advantage Delaware. The Hens bulldozed their way up the right wing boards. DeMasters lost his lumber, so did Vecchio, getting tangled up at center. Mahalios off the feed from Ehrlich. His shot was just wide. Follow-up chance came from DeMasters, who couldn't connect. Averill freezes here. Bodies pile in front. The Quakers emerge with the puck. And this will be cleared by Shen up the left wing boards. Chased down by Park. And his shot was off target. This will come back an icing. .51 seconds remaining in the second period of a 5-0 game. Advantage Delaware over the Penn Quakers. Flom in for the draw. Greco could not hold the point. Offside the other way. With 42 to go. Here in second period action. Flom and Bugliosi. Meeting just above the Delaware blue line. Lipinski recovers after Shen drove the puck in deep. Greco plays this up the left wing boards. Flom centering pass. Lawson got stick on puck but could not maintain control. Hacked up by Flom. This worked around the horn to Sean Lipinski. His shot from just inside the stripe was wide. Another long shot. This one in from Flaherty, and the horn sounds to signal the end of period number 2. At the end of 40 minutes, the score: Delaware Blue Hens 5, Penn Quakers 0. We'll be back after the intermission.
Let's face it, saving for retirement doesn't happen overnight. It takes planning, and Limestone Pension Associates has spent the past 35 years helping small businesses do just that. Limestone specializes in crafting, planning, and handling the day-to-day administration of qualified pension plans tailor-fit to your company's needs and objectives. To schedule a consultation, call 302-479-8817 or visit limestonepension.net to learn more.
There's nothing all-American quite like a good old-fashioned barbecue. Sid's Barbecue and Jerky brings the most tender and flavorful pulled pork, brisket, and barbecue chicken to the tri-state area and is sure to turn your next gathering into a truly all-American event. Visit Sid's on Ridge Road in Claymont, Delaware, or place your next catering order at sidsbbqandjerky.com.
Modern media is everyone shouting for attention and no one hearing a thing. Broadcast to social, print to digital, 412 Communications has the solution to get you heard. Want to know more? Visit 412communications.com today.
Think about it. The trash and recycling bins in our homes, even with normal use, are places where harmful bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli can multiply by the thousands. But like anyone, you want to keep your home and your family as healthy as possible. Delaware Trash Can Cleaning can help. They sanitize your trash cans with high-pressure hot water jets that can kill over 99% of the germs and bacteria in your cans in just a few minutes. To schedule your first cleaning, call 302-310-9075 or visit DelawareTrashCanCleaning.com.
Recovery from an injury on the job or in a car accident can be overwhelming. The expert team at the law office of Heather A. Long can carefully explain your options and advocate for you through the process of claims, proceedings, and settlements. To schedule your free consultation today, call the law office of Heather A. Long at 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or a weekend warrior, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. With years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal bests and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family.
It's time for the third period. Let's head back upstairs to James Witherite.
Welcome back inside Fred Rust Arena. And after 40 minutes, it's a 4-0 hockey game, Delaware leading. The University of Pennsylvania Quakers. Tips of the hat to the entire crew behind the scenes, production assistant Eli Swope. The rest of our technical support crew, camera one, back up and running. And we certainly do appreciate your patience and understanding as we piecemealed it through the second. And Adam Wheeler is ready to drop the puck on period number 3. As after today, the Blue Hens will head on the road for the next 3 weeks. The sounds of Tower of Power fill Fred Rust Arena as Josh Flom and A.J. Moschetti take the opening draw in the third period. If you're just joining us here on the Delaware Hockey Network, Penn traveling left to right in their away Reds here in period number 3. The Delaware Blue Hens in their home whites traveling left to right. And icing against Delaware sets up a face-off to the left of Joe Monty, who has stopped all 8 shots that he's faced to this point. Greco gets this puck to Flom. Holding the zone was Moschetti for Penn. Monty lunges over the puck and he covers. Both teams change. Face off to Monty's right. Bugliosi and Sharp to take the face off. This one by Bugliosi, the Chian shot into the Monty glove. Another face-off to Monty's right as we work our way to the 45-second mark of the third period from Fred Rust Arena. We miscounted earlier. It's a 4-0 lead for Delaware through 2 periods. Amid the scrambling and tech diagnostics and all of that, we lost count of the score momentarily. Engelman. With some support from Brendan Stam holding the right point. This is steered behind the cage by Kramer to Sharp. Around the horn this comes to Jake Ehrlich. Engelman stutter steps before floating the puck past Sheehan into the near corner. Ehrlich winds up, shot from distance. Ricochets off the corner boards. Sharp flips this behind the net. Stam off his backhand again to Kramer. This is taken away and pushed up ice along the far boards by Penn's Christian Ford. The cross-ice feed intended for Wempen did not connect. Vecchio looking for space. Tries to launch an outlet pass across ice to Dimitri Mahalios, but instead this will come back and icing. 2 minutes and 3 seconds gone. Here in the third period. Math is hard. So are words. It's been a day here in the press box at Fred Rust Arena, and we thank all of you for sticking with us through this Saturday night. Kramer gains center before flipping the puck into the far corner of the Penn zone. Kramer hustles off. Mahalios to Milsarek. Long shot from the right point. Was well wide. This caroms to the opposite point, which is maintained by Michael Buckman, but he gives the puck away. Moschetti led the entry. He tried to carom the puck up the near boards, but it's taken away by Dimitri Mahalios. The reaching stick of D'Amelio slows him up at center. This is fed back by Park. Into the Penn zone. Played ahead by McFarland. Into the Delaware end again. 3 minutes gone of the third period. Mahalios to DeMasters. Advance to Vecchio, who tried to walk his way through a sea of red net front. He was stood up at the near dot by Tarazzi. Mahalios. Kept high in the zone by Sheehan. Does connect with Vecchio. Holding court behind the net as DeMasters boxes out for position net front. Eric Saylor says enough. And we're going to go 4-on-4, it appears, with 16:17 to go. Both guys are going to go. Tarazzi and DeMasters. Both off 3:43. Into the third period. So we're 4-on-4. And Quinn tries to drive forward off the near circle draw. Penn penalty assessed to number 2, Mark Tarazzi. Delaware penalty assessed to number 25, Leighton DeMasters. 2 minutes each for roughing. Time of the penalties, 3 minutes 43 seconds in the third period. Tarazzi and DeMasters, 2 minutes each for roughing at 3:43. Two-on-three attack for the Quakers. The setup from Shen. Too much for Park to handle. And Delaware is guilty of an icing with 4 minutes and 37 seconds elapsed in the third period of what stands a 4-0 hockey game. Whether you're a competitive athlete like these gentlemen or a weekend warrior like me, a sports medicine physician is an important player on your health team. And with years of experience treating high school, collegiate, professional, and everyday athletes alike, Dr. Brad Bly of Delaware Sports Medicine is the specialist you need to achieve personal best and lead a healthier lifestyle. And with clinics in both Wilmington and Townsend, Delaware Sports Medicine is here for every athlete in your family. Learn more at desportsmed.com. Stam wins the face-off to the right of his netminder. Polchlepek pulls back and releases to Joey Engelman. 4-on-4 for another 40 seconds. 5 minutes have gone by in the third period. Hens 4, Quakers 0. Hens looking for their 7th win in a row. The endeavor for a 5th Delaware goal foiled by the glove of netminder Jack Averill. Face-off will come to the left of the Penn goal. Hubert Polchlepek In across from Bugliosi. Ehrlich leaves this to Engelman, top of the zone. To Hubert Polchlapek. Stab off the post! Oh no! Almost a fifth Delaware goal. This was left by Polchlapek to Engelman. Stam tries again. That shot waffle boarded up and away by Averill. Brendan Stam working the perimeter of the zone. This comes back to Ehrlich. Hard wrist shot into traffic. Bouncing puck net front. This is pushed clear by Bugliosi. And recovered at center by Jake Ehrlich. And he comes again, but he lost control of the puck just above the top of the near circle. He'll hustle off for a change. We're just beyond 6 minutes into the third period of a 4-0 hockey game. Advantage Delaware over Penn. Lazy backhand shot from Christian Ford. Steered to the near corner by Joe Monty. Good for save number 10. Ehrlich winds up. Cross-ice pass finds Anthony Greco. He throws this over the center logo, but the puck rolls beyond the reach of Lawson. Moschetti. Volleyed back by Downey. Flom gloves this to himself. Pushes it ahead to Lawson for an onside entry. A hard shot from the former St. Mark's Spartan was wide. And this comes back behind the Penn goal with just under 13 minutes to go. Shen slowed up. Flom could not recover for Delaware. Park puts on the brakes. Cross-ice feed in neutral territory. Bugliosi flips the puck up the far wall. Delayed offside, signaled by Will Fannin. Buckman gains the center red line on the free pass for Delaware. He lofts the puck in behind the Penn goal. Enough time for a changing of the guard for the Blue Hens. Working back up the middle came Corey Freeman, but his stick was lifted by Vecchio. Vecchio's got the puck tied up. Now he plays it across near side. Buckman's got more time and space to operate, but the breakout pass intended for the Masters over the center logo didn't connect. 4-0 hockey game, 8 minutes into the third period. Bugliosi with some support from Bond, trailing to the far corner of the Delaware zone. This shot from distance, off the stick of Sheehan, was wide. Lipinski's backhand finds Vecchio as he takes a check mid-zone in his own end. He lets the puck sail the length of the ice. Now 11.5 to go in regulation as Dimitri Mahalios intercepts a failed Penn transition pass. Mahalios looking for space. Gets a shove in the corner from Tarazi. Mahalios to Polchlapek. Around the horn, this goes to Pat Flaherty. Cycle to Vecchio, double team behind the net. Skittering puck. Played back by Mahalios to Flaherty at the right point. And this is pushed by Chris Bugliosi back to center. Mahalios splits defenders, walking right into a 2-on-3, though. Mahalios pile drives to the net. He shoots and scores! Dimitri Mahalios gives Delaware one for the thumb, and it's a 5-0 hockey game. All Dimitri on the entry up the middle. He stuffs the puck past Jack Averill. And Delaware's now got 5. A Delaware goal! His second of the season. Scored by number 16, Dimitri Mahalios. Assisted by number 10, Austin Vecchio. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 14 seconds of the third period. Mahalios' second from Vecchio at 9:14. Hens looking for his sixth. Polchlepek with support from Olensky behind the net. Olensky tried to stick handle his way in to try to jam the puck in the near corner. He could not do so. Milsarek to Quinn. Shot from 35, sticked away by Averill to the far wall. Olensky could not maintain momentum for the Blue Hens. Buckman steps up amid a swarm of red sweaters to protect territory. This ultimately is taken away. Bond bodied off the puck at center. He gives way to Quinn. Long shot through traffic, blockered into the far corner as we enter the final 9 minutes of the contest. And there's the first Penn goal of the night. And it goes the way of Chris Bugliosi. And here it comes again. Via instant replay. All alone in the high slot. Bugliosi drills one past Joe Monty to make this a 5-1 game. So the shutout hope's gone for the Delaware netminder. But still a 4-goal lead remaining intact for the Blue Hens. Penn goal, second of the season, scored by number 91, Chris Bugliosi. Assisted by number 12, Connor McFarland. Time of the goal, 11 minutes, 7 seconds in the third period. Bugliosi's second from McFarland at 11:07. Looking for his second, D'Amelio tried to cut between Delaware back checkers and got tied up on his way through the low slot. Lawson outfought for the puck by Shen. Stam offered support and threw it in close to the cage. 7.5 to go in regulation. It's a 5-1 hockey game, advantage Delaware over Penn. The Hens, after starting their season 1-5-1, have won their last 6 games. They look to carry a 7-game heater to the class of 1923 arena, where next Saturday they will take on Drexel. After that, they head to the outskirts of the nation's capital for the ACCHL Conference Showcase, and then a pair of games in the Queen City the weekend after that as they take on the Bearcats of the University of Cincinnati. We will not be making the Cincinnati trip this year. But we'll be waiting for the Hens when they come home on Sunday, November 10th, when the Friars of Providence College come to town. Leighton DeMasters muscles his way up the right. Oh, Wheeler. Whew. Looked like Adam Wheeler got the worst of that collision just inside the Penn blue line. Young up-and-coming linesperson does a great job. He's none the worse for wear, it appears, as we enter the final 6. Vecchio into a 1-on-4. Shot was rushed. He was pushed behind the net. No icing. Danny Downey turns the puck over in his own zone. Forechecking heat applied by Jacob Sheehan. Here's Mahalios streaking back up ice for Delaware. Swarmed by Quakers on his way in to Penn territory. The Downey shot made it through traffic and into the pad of Averill for save number 32. .5:15 to go. Vecchio is going to try to carry this puck up the left wing boards. It will be DeMasters who gains space as we enter the final 5. 2-on-2 entry, DeMasters and Mahalios together. Cross ice feed, Flaherty. Net front redirect from Olensky. Was blocked first time round, second time he lofts it into the netting and out with 4:42 to go in regulation. It is Delaware Blue Hens with a 5-1 lead over Penn. With a listen-first approach that creates a unique solution for your experience and your circumstance, the Law Office of Heather A. Long is committed to providing empathetic and compassionate legal representation for individuals who have suffered injuries. To schedule a free consultation, call 302-466-5664 or visit injuryde.com. The Law Office of Heather A. Long, the official personal injury attorney of the Delaware Hockey Network. 4 1/3 to go. Lipinski working the far corner. Played this up the middle to Pat Olensky. Across to Polchlapek. Quinn, net front. No, Averill steps up to deny him. Polchlapek pulls back into neutral ice. Engelman back across to Ehrlich. Hubert Polchlapek waits a beat. Drawing the forechecking pressure from Griffin Bond before flipping the puck off the toe of his backhand into the Penn zone. Polchlapek confronted by Wynn. And this is thrown in by Ehrlich from the left half wall to give Delaware their 6th. Let's see it again. The question, was it tipped? No, it was not. That was Jake Ehrlich all the way. To give Delaware their 6th and send Elvis packing for the exits. For Jake Ehrlich, his 1st of the season. Oh, Delaware goal! First of the season scored by number 13, Jake Ehrlich. Assisted by number 17, Hubert Polchlapek. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 25 seconds in the 3rd period. Ehrlich's first from Polchlapek at 16:25. So that's the 3rd assist tonight for Hubert Polchlapek. The 3rd line having themselves a night. Olensky and Quinn both on the score sheet. Ehrlich set up by Polchlapek as well. And then Hubert's third assist to Austin Vecchio, who also offered assistance to Dimitri Mahalios. So another well-rounded team effort from Delaware as we hit the home stretch of a 6-1 hockey game. And these Hens will hit the road a week from tonight when they take on Drexel at the Class of 1923 arena. After Cam 1 went down in the second period, Joey Hooper, hanging out in the press box, came in to bail us out, and we are grateful for his efforts behind the scenes tonight, along with those of the stat man, production assistant Eli Swope. Final 80 seconds. D'Amelio clears. Flaherty recovers. Stretch pass to Lawson. He tried to set up Flom on the doorstep to no avail. Alan Zhang could not clear. Flom failed to protect the zone. This is carried by Bond. And he shoots off the setup from Park right into the glove of Joe Monte. Final 43 seconds of a Saturday triple header from Fred Rust Arena. Upon us now as Will Fannin drops the puck between Bond and Flom. Puck fanned on at center by Rockoff. Lawson to Greco. Off the post and in! Wow! An absolute rocket with 24 seconds to go. Anthony Greco lighting the lamp off the Lawson setup for the fourth line. That's 4 goals in the past 2 games. Delaware's 7th goal. Second of the season, scored by number 8, Anthony Greco. Assisted by number 12, Nick Lawson. Time of the goal, 19:36. Tonight's final score, Delaware Blue Hens 7. Penn Quakers 1. Final shots on goal, Penn 12, Delaware 39. Fans, it is time for the Sid's Barbecue and Jerky 3 stars of the game. Tonight's 3rd star, with a goal and an assist for Delaware, number 10, Austin Vecchio. The number 2 star with a goal and an assist for Delaware, number 18, Pat Olensky. And the number 1 star of tonight's game with 3 assists for your Delaware Blue Hens, number 17, Hubert Polchlapek. So the Hens improve to 8-5-1 as they reel off their 7th consecutive win. And they'll try to take that win streak on the road as Drexel awaits a week from tonight at Class of 1923 Arena. For the entire crew, James Witherite saying thank you for your company this evening. We look forward to seeing you all again as these Delaware Blue Hens Men's Division II players return to home ice on November 10th to take on Providence. We'll be back with the women tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Until then, good night.